In the discussion of bhakti, the use of the word bhava, spiritual ideation, is indispensable. What does bhava signify? Bhava is that whereby the mind's chitta becomes purged and dominated by the sentient principle, brilliant with the rays of the sun of love. As a result of the bhava, man directs his natural attractive forces towards the adored. But here the adored is not outside him. The adored is the life of his life, the mind of his mind, and the life master of his entire existence. When this feeling of devotion for the adored awakens the introversion of his tendencies, then he becomes absorbed with this bhava. He attains the state of self-realization. When there is fear, or any crude propensities in the mind, there cannot be pure bhakti. The devotion generated through fear is no bhakti at all. It is but a lamentable state of mental crudeness. Some for fear of hell, and some for fear of torture and retribution in the next life pray to the Lord, and in particular, hunger for salvation. This betrays lack of knowledge of the truth. You should not give encouragement to this inferiority complex. Those who accept or know the Lord as their own self have no reason to entertain any fear of Him. This very fearless movement toward the Lord is termed love. When the mind attains supreme serenity, and when a feeling of affection is developed for all beings, the sages call it love. Love cannot be developed for anything mean or finite. Love and passion are mutually antagonistic tendencies. The attachment for a finite thing is an expression of extroverted energy, whereas the attraction for the infinite is an expression of introverted energy. That is why these two can never coexist. The aspirant will, therefore, have to skillfully transform passion into love. Do you love your son? No, you do not love your son. You love Brahma in the form of your son. By loving your son as a son, you cannot love the Lord. Where there is the feeling of son, there is no Lord. And where there is the Lord, there is no son. Where you exist, he does not. And where he exists, you are no more. Now this sadhana, which is sadhana for complete merger, for unification, starts with fearful love. Love must be there. Unless and until there is love, there cannot be unification. So love must be there, but it starts with fearful love and ends in fearless love. And the space between fearful love and fearless love is the space of sadhana. What is sadhana? Sadhana is the transformation of fearful love into fearless love. There are 3 grades of devotees: inferior, intermediate and superior devotees. Those bearing neither knowledge nor earnestness are inferior devotees. Those who have reverence but have no knowledge of the Shastras, scriptures, philosophy, are the intermediate type of devotees. Those versed in the SHDSTRAS, competent in sadhana practices, and of firm mind are the devotees of the highest degree. Kevala bhakti is attainable only by the highest grade of devotees. They alone attain the infinite evolution of their soul. Therefore, O devotees, remember the Lord's name, else all your efforts shall be reduced to zero. Under all circumstances and amid all activities, firmly cling to His name. The dharma of your childhood is to study and to practice Brahma sadhana, and the dharma of youth is to earn money and to practice Brahma sadhana, and the dharma of your old age, when you become incapacitated for all crude physical activities, is the practice of Brahma sadhana alone. The true devotees love the world, society and everything around because they perceive each and every manifestation of the artful Prakriti, creative energy, with a feeling full of the single universal spirit. They love the finite too as a portion of the universal. They love worldly pleasures as divine bliss, varied by time, place and person. They keep their minds absorbed in the eternal currents of the divine flow. Such devoted aspirants alone are the true enjoyers, and their object of enjoyment is the supreme Brahma. The aspirants of bhakti surrender their all to their adored. Everything objective is inside the mind. Hence, if the mind itself is surrendered to Brahma, everything automatically becomes surrendered. The universe is thy abode, the supreme Prakriti, creative energy, herself is thy consort. O Lord, thou needest nothing. Then, O Lord, what can I offer thee? Oh yes, I remember one thing. Thy true devotees have snatched away thy mind. Thou needest one thing. Thy mind is lost. O Lord, I offer my mind to thee. Grace me by thy acceptance. When the devotional depth comes, Love, too, will be brimming with high sentiments, full and overflowing. In that stage alone will come your final realization of the Supreme Consciousness, where I is, He is not, where He is, I is not. Remember, devotion is the prerequisite of sadhana. Maturity of devotion is love, and maturity of love is He.